Yo, what's going on, people? And welcome to a Neverwinter flawless gameplay here. I'm playing as a control wizard on a domination match. Now, surprisingly enough for me, this was actually my second PvP match I've ever done as of this recording. The first one I went like 9-3, I think it was. And on this one, I actually went 14-0, which it surprised me a little bit. But at the same time, it kind of didn't, because since I'm playing as, quote unquote, a mage, you have a lot of burst, a lot of single target burst, a lot of CC, a lot of AoE damage. You have a few escapes, so it's, in a way, you shouldn't really die to anything unless like you have like 2 or 3 constantly damaging you and just shutting you down, then of course. But in most cases, on the 1v1, you should pretty much win against anyone if you played it correctly. Now, hopefully you guys don't mind that I actually made this a little bit faster, because PvP matches, in general, in most games, they last a long time. And I didn't really want you guys to sit on a 15 or 20 minute video on a PvP match. So hopefully you guys don't mind. If you guys want this to be done a little bit faster, I can go ahead and do that. Just let me know what you guys think. Now, PvP in Neverwinter is actually pretty cool. If you're a level 12 or level 13, when you enter the battleground, the game will boost you up to level 19. I believe that's only in stats, but I might be wrong. But when you level up in the PvP section, you don't get those extra skills. So whatever you're going with, that's what you're gonna have, which isn't that bad, It'll balance everything out. And questing so far for me, usually like most games, they're pretty boring. Gather this, go ahead and kill that, and it's just kind of boring. For this game, I have yet to be bored. The game does kind of hold your hand though. It does tell you where the quest is. There's even like a little tracker that you can follow while you're walking or running. It tells you where the quest actually is. And which is pretty good, and you don't need like an extra add-on for that. And the game just actually went open beta a few days ago, so there's no reason why you shouldn't try this game if you're, interested in trying out a brand new game that's actually pretty fun. There's a lot of people saying that this is a pay-to-win game for some reason. I don't know where they're getting that from. To my knowledge, it's not. The only thing that you pay for is, just like every other free-to-play game, it's just luxury items, for your appearances. I'm not too sure if you can buy items earlier compared to, let's say, you want to farm it or spend quite a few hours doing. It's just, there's nothing that will unbalance the game, nothing that will give you an advantage over someone else. So that's that. And during this match, I had a lot of close calls. And luckily enough, there's actually a healer in the PvP ground, and it's kind of hard to really find healers overall, especially the ones who are pretty good at it. I guess people don't really like to have that type of responsibility or that pressure to keep your teammates alive, and it's kind of hard. I get it. A lot of people usually target the healer first. I mean, once you take out the healer, you pretty much can control the fight. I love healing. I just prefer killing them than healing them. And when I'm iffy about this, is that when you die, as you saw earlier, when you die, you have like 2 options. One, you can commit suicide within 12 seconds, or 2, you can call for help and someone can actually revive you. That's, assuming that the person that killed you or someone from the opposing team comes at you and just pretty much guarantees the kill. So no one can revive you, no one can do anything. I think it should be, if you die, you die. But then, technically, I didn't die. Somebody did almost kill me. I mean, they kind of downed me, but one of my teammates revived me. So technically, on the scoreboard, it's not considered as a death. So technically, this is a flawless gameplay. So, hopefully you guys won't hold me to that. And I hope that I don't sound everywhere with this commentary. I mean, it has been quite a while since I actually did upload something, into the channel. But I'm gonna continue uploading as often as I can, especially mainly PvP stuff, since I am a PvP guy. That's pretty much all I play when it comes to any type of games. But I'm gonna try and level this character up to level 50 because I believe that's the max level in this game, and get into raiding, see if that's any good. I might also switch it up, level up different characters, maybe a healer or a hands-on approach like a rogue or like a warrior, something that won't really be boring, because I know watching like a long range like character in a PvP sense might be a little bit boring, since there isn't really much action going on and the skill isn't really that high. But probably more like a rogue might be my next, or a healer, you know, see how that actually goes. And there's also other things that I have planned for this channel as well. There's Infinite Crisis that's coming out, a closed beta in quite a few days. It's gonna be on May 8th, so I'm definitely gonna be playing that and hopefully record some games. That's assuming if it's not under NDA. If it is, then there's not much I can do about that. And this is the part where I technically didn't die. I do see that my teammate is in trouble, so I'm gonna do the best I can to keep him alive before I die, you know, do as much damage as I can. And those +1s that you see on my character, that's actually lifesteal. Every time I do damage, I get health in return. But it's not enough to keep me alive, since all he has to do is hit me once and I'm dead. And these are the two options that I told you about. As long as someone's willing to pick you up before your time runs out, you gain a little bit health and you come back to life. Now, I would have been like kind of pissed off, you know, or like a little bit sad if someone actually did kill me completely like in every other PvP game, you know. But luckily that didn't happen, and luckily it has this type of mechanic built into it. That's why I was a little bit iffy about it. And it seems that everyone can take a good amount of beating. I'm not sure if it's because like the lack of gear, or maybe it's just like lower brackets of the PvP where like everyone can take a huge beat. I mean, I was taking a good amount of beating and I survived with low health for quite a long time. But hopefully with higher levels, better gear, I can just completely destroy and annihilate any class. I'm sure it's going to be vice versa for everyone else that's willing to pretty much come at me and try to hold me down. It'll be a lot worse, you know, if there's arena 2v2s or 3v3s. I'm not too sure if this game has it just yet. Like I said, I just barely got into this game a few days ago, so I don't know everything that there is to know just yet. But within time, I'll slowly but surely, you know, get to that point. And, you know, if it's true that it does have it, I'm going to be uploading especially even more, because, you know, arenas is where it's at. And it's true what they say, you know, that time flies by when you're having fun, and this game definitely does that. I've had a lot of hours pass me by without even knowing about it. And when a game does that to you, you know that the game that you're playing, it's actually really good to actually play. I'm not trying to hype it up or, you know, trying to steer you into thinking that this game's good. Because for me, it's good. So far, I've yet to complain about anything. I'm pretty much getting the best of both worlds in a sense of PvP and PvE. But now that I'm kind of thinking about it, the only possible complaint I can have as of right now is that when you queue for a dungeon, it takes quite a while. It takes a really long time, depending on which one you do. It's not like World of Warcraft where you can queue for a specific role. If you're gonna queue for a healer or for a tank, you know, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get in very quickly. In this game, when you queue up, you're not really sure what you're gonna get. You're hoping you're gonna at least get yourself a healer and a tank. But recently I had a group of 3 rogues and 2 mages, and we were just pretty much just using potions to stay alive. It was a very fast clear. I mean, rogues do like immense amount of damage, and then combine that with mages AoE damage. I mean, a lot of things were pretty much dying very quickly. But hopefully they're going to implement something like WoW or something, you know, to, you know, get a group going that can actually be more effective. But this is still during the beta phase, so I really can't be too harsh on them. But I thank you all for taking the time to watch my video. Hopefully you guys actually enjoyed this. If you did, you know what to do. And I'm gonna try and put more content back into my channel since I'm gonna continue uploading very soon. And if you want to try this game, it's an open beta, free to play. I'm gonna leave a link to the description that will allow you to sign up, create your account. The second link is gonna allow you to download the game. I would recommend for you to download it from the partner site since their torrent and their direct downloads are often pretty slow unless they change something up. But from my experience, it's pretty slow compared to their partner sites. I downloaded the game within an hour and a half for a 3.5 gigabyte file, which isn't that bad for my type of connection. And thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, take it easy, be easy, peace.